All right, welcome back to part 3 of programming the perfect workout. So I kind of touched base on this on the last video, talking about exercise selection and making sure that you were using your compound movements. Now I'm going to give you something just a tad bit, a little bit more specific, and give you a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So let's go with 1. Squat, which is basically your quad dominant, all right? Your squats, any type of squats there is. Bulgarian squats, split squats, lunges, reverse lunges, step ups. Yes, I know some of these cross over into the hamstring areas. Anything, sissy squats, whatever. Leg press, okay, well, leg press, it's okay. I mean, it works. It's just you should do all the squat variations before you ever do a leg press. All right, now, so squat is your quad dominant. Now you want to get to hamstring dominant. Well, I'm sorry, let's get to hinge. All right, so now we're hinging. All right, so hinging would be hamstrings. All right, so now we're talking about hamstrings such as like deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, single leg deadlifts, hip bridges with leg curls, things like that, okay? Every variation there is as far as like frog pumps and every 3,000 exercises that Beck Contreras has come up with as far as butt muscles, which is still part of the posterior chain, so it's still hinging. That's all in that category, all right? So all that stuff is good. You got your quad dominant, now you got your hip dominant hinging. Now, your pushes, all right? Overhead presses, bench presses, things like that, okay? Pulls, all your different variations of chin-ups and pull-ups and horizontal rowing. Carries or drags. So you got farmer's carries, you got offloaded farmer's carries, you've got racked carries, and then one racked, unracked carries, and then overhead carries, and so on. All different variations. You've got drags, so which means you can either push the sleds, you can pull the sleds, you can pull the sleds and row at the same time, making 2 compound movements at the same time. All right, and then we have rotate. All right, now rotate is really more of just like anti-rotation, which would be more like core work, which is kind of, arguably considered not a compound movement, not a main action, but when you are doing proper ab training, not just sitting there doing a whole bunch of ab crunches and stuff, it's pretty critical for the program. I would suggest that you would incorporate anti-flexion and anti-rotation movements before trying to add in like arm exercises if you were tight on time, all right? So there's your rundown for categories of compound movements and exercises and muscle groups that you need to use to program your program properly.